Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm doing my 15, 16th week, did I say that right? 15th and 16th week pregnancy update. And so if you guys want to get a bump date and see what's going on, stay tuned. So currently basically 15 weeks and 4 days. So in the next 3 days, I will be turning 16 weeks. And I actually feel like my pregnancy is flying by much faster. I'm going to jump right in and share with you guys some of the symptoms or just explain a little bit about what's been going on in my pregnancy. And if you haven't seen my first update, I did do a week 10 and 11. And so definitely check that out on my channel to see, I guess, the differences from week to week. In terms of baby has gotten much bigger since I last showed you. I had shown you a little figure last time. Baby was like 11 weeks old and it was like a little figure, but now baby's actually the size of an avocado, and that's exciting. I told you guys last time that I was feeling flutters. I'm actually at the stage where I'm feeling baby move, and it's getting more and more frequent, and I think I've been feeling baby solidly move pretty much every day. I think from maybe 13 and a half weeks, and it was subtle, but now it's getting bigger. I can feel definitely feel when baby flips, and yeah, they're like big enough movements. So that's exciting. It's definitely new to me all over again, and sometimes I jump because I don't even expect it when it just comes out of nowhere. But that's been exciting. With that said, obviously baby growing means my tummy is expanding a little bit, so I definitely had to go and get some maternity clothes. One of the bigger things, before I even got maternity clothes, I had to get maternity underwear, TMI, but I had to because, you know, they just are more comfortable. I don't think I ever wore maternity underwear, to be honest, in my other pregnancies. But as my tummy began to expand, I needed to get like a few maternity things here and there. One of the first things I bought was a maternity pair of jeans from Thai Maternity, and I don't know, I felt like when I first bought them I thought they were really cool, but I do have mixed feelings about them just because I'm not a big jean wearer anyways, but they're cool. Another thing is, this time around I decided that, well, I said to myself, because I did end up going to the maternity store and I picked up a bunch of stuff, but I also made a pact to myself that I don't want to end up spending an arm and a leg on maternity clothes. So I have been going to consignment stores and I have been making purchases. The skirt that you'll see me wear in this video when I am showing you my bump update closer to the end, I picked up at a consignment store for like $4, and it's like brand new. So when I discovered that their prices like that, I felt super good about them. You can just go to like children and children and maternity type consignment stores, which is where I went, and I found quite a few pieces for amazing deals. So the only thing is, like, I'm pregnant in summer and I want to be able to wear things that are like summery, and I don't tend to see a lot of that. I see a lot of dark colors, so that's the only issue that I find. So I might have to still pick up summer tops here and there at Thai Maternity, but I don't want to pick up a whole wardrobe full of, you know, expensive wardrobe that I'm not going to wear for a very long time. Following maternity clothing, because my stomach is growing and I am now in maternity clothes, there's also that topic of weight gain. And this pregnancy, given that I gained a little bit over the winter, because I was going for active walks throughout the summer a lot last summer, and then winter came and I kind of went into hibernation mode, which is always the awkward stage for me. And then I usually start losing it in April, like around the time that I actually conceive is when I usually start bumping up my workout. So I did have a little bit of weight that I felt like I needed to lose, or I wanted to lose, before becoming pregnant, because clearly I did not take my weight loss journey before as serious as I should have. I wanted to lose 20 pounds before conceiving, and I didn't. So I'm starting off with that extra 20 pounds. With that said, though, since I've been growing in the tummy region, I have not gained any weight. I'm still the pre-pregnancy weight that I was. and I'm going to be 4 months. So that's good news. I'm not expecting that to last. It's a good streak, and I'm just hoping that I don't gain a ton of weight this pregnancy. Like, as you guys know, like I've said in other videos, I've gained 100 pounds with my firstborn, 85 with the second, and 75 with the third. So I don't want to gain a ton of weight this pregnancy. I'm going to do my best, and I've been doing my best with eating, not eating a ton of junk. I don't even crave junk. So yeah, just that's pretty much it. So moving on into cravings. What I've been craving this pregnancy, veggies, fruits, not even meat. I haven't been craving meat at all. And with that said, I've been making a lot of vegetarian meals. But guess what? The family actually loves it. So that's been going well. I've been making, my girlfriend recommended this dish to me, and it's called a quinoa black bean enchilada bake, and I've made that. It's been a hit. I've made it like 4 times in the house, and everyone's loved it. I've been making like lentil soup or veggie stir fries and stuff like that. So those are fantastic. They're light on the stomach. You eat and you don't feel too heavy, and they are also super healthy, and they're low in sodium. It's like the perfect way to watch how much sodium I'm consuming. So I've been loving that. As far as hunger, earlier on, I think it's like a common thing to feel hungry all the time, but that stage has kind of subsided. I don't feel hungry all the time. I can go for longer spans without feeling like lightheaded or super hungry. But with that said, when I do feel hungry, I kind of have to eat. I feel like I have to eat sooner than later, or else I do start feeling sick still. But it's not as bad as before. Also, I find that when I eat, I thought I was feeling better, which I am for the most part, but I'm at this phase too, like at the 4-month phase, where when I eat, sometimes I do suffer from indigestion after, or the heartburn, and I'm like, I didn't eat anything crazy like that. That should be simulating that. So that's frustrating. I do find myself popping Tums again, but not crazily like I did before. Not taking like 5. I'm just taking like, usually 1 subsides what I'm feeling, and it's usually at night when I'm going to bed. So yeah, that's been pretty much it. I don't really ever feel like, you know, throwing up or anything like that. So that's good. I'm glad that that stage is kind of like behind me. And yeah. As far as food aversion, I don't know what kind of food aversions I really have anymore. I just know that I only eat, I guess, what I feel like I can stomach, but in terms of food aversion, I don't know. I don't know what I'm really not feeling for anymore. I feel like I can pretty much eat anything, for the most part, but I stick to eating healthy, and I stick to eating what I like. I don't like anything chocolate at the current moment, and I don't know if it's a real aversion or if it's just something I don't feel for. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. A few things that I've discovered in this pregnancy so far. So one thing I have is like, I find myself breaking out, and even at my face, I know my skin is pretty clear right now. Yes, but I've had moments where I've had like breakouts, and it's just like little tiny bumps everywhere, and it's just like, yeah. It is just one of those things that go with the territory, and sometimes I get it on my arm, my shoulders, or here on my chest, and it is just that hormone bump. So I like hormone little things, and I can't do it. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just hormonal. So I just gotta like ride it through. Basically, I haven't been sweating any of it. I'm just taking it all in with a grain of salt and just enjoying the process, and not stressing myself out about any of it. There's no point. Like, I'm not stressing myself out about weight gain. I don't want to gain a lot, but I'm not stressing myself out about it. I'm just doing something about it, which is, you know, what one should do. Be proactive. In terms of stretch marks, I feel like I see a few already popping up, but it's nothing significant. I am trying to combat those babies with some shea butter, some real and natural shea butter. When I bought it from Coastal Scents online, and it's like the actual white shea butter, and that is what I'm using to rub my belly and my hips area, to just try to reduce any kind of stretch marks, because I didn't really get a lot with my other kids as well. So yeah, that's it. Another thing is sleeping at night. I've been sleeping so horribly. I've been sleeping so horribly. You want to see who my new best friend is? Let me show you. This. This baby right here is what one would call a body pillow. And this body pillow has been my new best friend. I'm actually still, I find myself still breaking it in because it's still so new. I've actually only owned it for 2 days, but it is doing its thing. I feel like as my belly gets bigger, it's gonna, you know, kind of, what's the word? Not flatten it out, but will kind of just soften it because it's still so firm. I also have another body pillow which we just picked up yesterday from Costco, and it's downstairs on the couch, but I might bring it up here just to test it out to see if it is in fact better than this one. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I was sleeping with a bunch of pillows all propped up, and it wasn't doing me any justice. I was not sleeping. I have insomnia at times, and I have to wake. Now waking up to go pee is reduced to like once as opposed to like 3 times before. That was a lot for me. So I'm pretty good with just, everything kind of mellowing out. And yeah, that's pretty much it as far as update. I am trying to also drink my fluids. I drink water. I drink water regularly, so it's not difficult for me. That's practically all I drink. It's pretty boring. I used to drink a lot of tea before pregnancy, but that's probably the one actually aversion that I have, is that I don't like not feeling tea a lot anymore. At one point I didn't like it, but I can drink it now, but I just really don't feel for it. So I'm really just stuck just drinking water. And I eat a lot of watermelon still, so I guess I'm drinking watermelon juice indirectly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Baby's moving. I can feel baby. So one time I went to go get my brows done, and the woman is like threading my brows, and I was just sitting there thinking, I haven't felt baby move in a while. And at that moment, baby just did like a full turn in my belly, and it was such a prominent move. It was like the biggest move it's ever done, and I jumped while the woman was doing my eyebrows because I didn't expect it. It was just like so out of the blue while I'm here like just thinking that I didn't feel baby move a lot today. So that was exciting. Great big movement so far. But when those big movements happen, when the next couple of days, when it's like all mellowed out and you feel like these subtle movements, you're kind of just going, is everything okay? Am I eating enough? Do I need to drink some more sugar to get, it's kind of interesting how that works. Like you feel these movements and you kind of think, oh, it's going to be like that. But in reality, they occur here and there, but baby's not going to move like that all the time. So that's some getting used to and understanding how it all works all over again. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I'm gonna head on out and show y'all my bump, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I did a decent job in explaining everything, and if there's anything that I keep missing in these segments, please inform me below so I can insert it and answer maybe questions or whatever it is that you guys like to see in these kinds of videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. Much love. Bye guys.